Let's dive right into this explainer and figure out how you can take total control over your travel budget and your commuting plans. Now, if you regularly drive on toll roads, you already know how incredibly convenient electronic tolling is, right? But keeping track of your actual funds, well, that is the absolute secret to completely stress-free travel. I mean, just imagine this. You're cruising through an electronic toll lane, everything's great, and suddenly you see a low bow or call customer service message flash on that digital sign. And then a few days later, boom, you get hit with an unexpected invoice and a hefty administrative fee in the mail, literally all because of a balance you couldn't see. We want to avoid that scenario completely. Tracking your E-ZPass balance online gives you ultimate control over your budget, stops those surprise charges dead in their tracks, and ensures you have absolutely zero interruptions during your travels. So here is our roadmap to E-ZPass mastery. We've got 1. Getting started online. 2. Navigating the dashboard. 3. Decoding your balance. 4. Troubleshooting common issues. And finally, number 5, account security. All right, let's kick things off with section 1, getting started online. Now you might be wondering how hard it is to set up your digital access. It's actually surprisingly simple. You really just need your transponder number, that long serial number printed right there on the tag, and the 4-digit security PIN you were provided when you first got it. You're going to use those to create a unique username and set up your security questions, and those questions are super important because they act as your safety net if you ever get locked out. But here's where it gets a little interesting. Security protocols actually vary wildly depending on your state. Delaware, for example, might just require a basic 7-character password with a capital letter. But if you're in Illinois, you're going to need email validation. Virginia, they want the whole shebang, a complex mix of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and symbols. So definitely check your state's specific rules and make sure that password is strong. Taking a few minutes to do this right is step 1 to protecting your money. Moving right along to section 2, navigating your dashboard. Think of your dashboard as your personal command center. It's an incredibly powerful tool. Right up front, obviously, you can check your available balance instantly, but you can also verify your license plates, which is absolutely critical to avoid toll bills, and print your statements. Since, let's face it, you're not getting a paper receipt while flying through a toll lane at 65 miles an hour. You can also dive into your history to see recent posted transactions. Those usually show up within 1 to 3 days, and easily manage your payment methods right from your phone or computer. Let's get into the money side of things with section 3, decoding your balance. Okay, so think of your E-ZPass exactly like a prepaid debit card or a digital wallet. The transponder on your windshield simply deducts funds from this central digital pool. And here's a neat fact. Those funds aren't tied to one specific transponder in your car. If you have, say, 3 cars registered on your account, they're all pulling from this exact same available balance. So when it comes to actually funding that pool, you've got 2 main options. Manual replenishment means waiting for a low balance alert and then kind of scrambling to log in and pay before you hit 0. But then there's automatic replenishment, which is highly recommended. It's the ultimate set and forget financial shield. It just triggers a seamless refill when your balance hits around $10, charges your saved card, and keeps you moving without a single interruption. It really is a game changer. Now for section 4. Troubleshooting common issues. Because hey, roadblocks happen to all of us. Take a look at this number, $25. That is the painful administrative fee you could be charged in states like Delaware, on top of the cash toll, by the way, if your account reaches 0 and you ignore a low balance warning. Because driving through an E-ZPass lane with an empty account instantly makes you a violator. Yeah, let's make sure we keep that $25 right there in your pocket. Now, what if you happen to forget your login? Seriously, don't panic. Just grab your transponder, input its number along with your zip code, and you can easily reset your access. Most of these portals just require that transponder number and the answers to those security questions we talked about back in section 1. They'll have you right back into your dashboard in no time. And here is a massive, massive tip for you. If your credit card expires, gets lost, or maybe gets replaced by your bank, your auto-replenish is going to fail. Updating your payment method immediately is the ultimate life hack to avoid getting locked out of the toll lanes. A failed payment means you get a yellow light in the toll lane, followed pretty quickly by potential violation notices in the mail. Finally, let's wrap up with section 5, account security best practices. By utilizing those complex passwords we talked about, guarding your 4-digit PIN, and safely monitoring your statements, you are protecting both your money and your personal travel data. Seriously, treat that 4-digit PIN just like you would an ATM PIN code. You wouldn't hand that out, right? And remember, When you're logging in to check your balance or add funds, always use a secure private network. Definitely avoid doing this over public Wi-Fi at a coffee shop or airport. Regularly checking your E-ZPass online account online grants you total peace of mind, budget control, and it practically guarantees that your next road trip will be smooth sailing. By understanding your dashboard and utilizing that automatic replenishment feature, you put yourself completely in the driver's seat of your travel expenses. Now, just a quick heads up, the procedures described today could be subject to changes. Because digital portals are constantly updating, always check with your specific state's official service provider for the absolute most current information and account management rules. But I want to leave you with this. How much time and money are you risking right now by not automating your daily commute? Log in today, take control, and automate your travel. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and have a safe trip out there.